सुनो ये दिखा था मैं जा रहा हूँ सीधा चलो थोड़ा सा साइड में हाँ सर नमस्कार एक वाइट मारो पीछे चलो पीछे बस प्यारे बस प्यारे जाओ भाई, आ जाओ। पोजीशन लेना चल रहा है। आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ भाई। Excuse me. जाए
एक सर So this is the place for the staff to sit. This is the place where assistant sits. About deputy and chief will be. So there's a chief counsel, witness counsel, there's a deputy counsel, and six. So marking is done by the chief. The chief, and what is the work of the deputy chief?
all एंगल सेम मतलब को लगा एक ही जगह जाना है डेवलपमेंट ट्रांसफर में
Make sure it shows the office. Like in our court also, we have one legal aid counsel assigned to every court.
Talking about before the legal aid era.
So legal aid counsels are there.
Providing legal aid. Otherwise, sessions trials are held only by the district government councils. They are lawyers. They are engaged as standing counsels in the court.
Here there is a big carter for public prosecutors.
We conduct the
They are lawyers. They are lawyers
They are appointed by UPSC. They are appointed by UPSC. They report to this UPSC. And in some special cases, they appoint private counsels as special cases. That is only in those cases. The next would be
So that was for East District. Now this is for North District.
जी साहब आइए.
फ्लैश बोल रहे हैं मैं फ्लैश
They can't do it.
That's the situation in other states also.
So here,
District government councils are not allowed.
but here is a defense counsel who can't practice. See, the defense counsel now appointed by legal aid, but who can't practice?
eligibility is 10 years of experience. The person who has 10
This is for Shahdara district. This is these three.
थर्ड पे ही पहुँचना है आपको, थर्ड पे जा रहे हैं।
इंटरनल डाली मैंने, इंटरनल डाली, इंटरनल इंटरनल डाली है मैंने,
and executive chairperson, Delhi State Legal Services Authority.
मालूम नहीं।
Honorable
Mr.
Mr.
Pariyal,
Justice Sunil Prasad, Judge, High Court of Delhi and member, Portfolio Judges Committee, East District, Rakaduma Courts.
कौन मैं?
I will further welcome all Honorable Portfolio Committee judges of Honorable High Court of Delhi who are gracing the occasion today. I am further delighted to announce that we are joined today by the benign presence of the Principal District Sessions Judges, the Member Secretary and the Officer on Special Duty, National Legal Services Authority, the Member Secretary, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, the Secretary, Delhi High Court Legal Services Committee, the Judicial Officers, members of the Bar, ladies and gentlemen. I, Abhinav Shukla, Secretary, South DLSA, takes this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to each one of you who is present today with us in the inauguration ceremony. May I now request the honorable guests to kindly light the lamps to mark the beginning of the ceremony. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. Before we commence the program, I would like to take this opportunity to request Mr. Kwinder Kaur, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, East District, to welcome our Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, representing him a potted plant. I would also request Sri Rajiv Bansal,
Learned Member Secretary, DSLSA, to welcome the Honorable the Chief Justice by presenting him a memento for expressing our deep gratitude towards him. Now, I would invite Sri Sanjay Sharma, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, Shahdara District, to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameshwar Rao by presenting him a potted plant. I would like to invite Ms. Tanvi Khurana, Learned Special Secretary, DSLSA, to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Subramaniam Prasad by giving him a potted plant. I would now request Sri Abhinav Pandey, Learned Additional Secretary, DSLSA, to honor Ms. Sukhwinder Kaur, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, East District, by felicitating her. I would now request Ms. Bharti Garg, Learned Secretary Litigation, DSLSA, to felicitate Sri Sanjay Sharma, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, Shahdara District, by presenting him a potted plant. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams. May I now invite Ms. Sukhwinder Kaur, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, East District, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay ji, Chief Justice of High Court of Delhi and Patron-in-Chief, DSLSA, Honorable Mr. Justice Kameshwar Rao, Judge High Court of Delhi and Executive Chairman, DSLSA, Honorable Mr. Justice Subramaniam Prasad, Judge High Court of Delhi, esteemed colleagues Shri Sanjay Sharma ji, Principal District and Sessions Judge, Shahdara District, Shri G.P. Singh, Principal District and Sessions Judge, South District Saket, Shri Arun Bhardwaj, Registrar General, High Court of Delhi, Shri Rajiv Bansal, Member Secretary, DSLSA, Judicial Officers, President, Secretary and Executive of Bar Association of Shahdara, senior police officials, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening. It is my profound privilege and honor to welcome you at Karkaduma Courts on this landmark occasion. Honorable Chief Justice, sir, your visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to upholding the rules of law serves a great inspiration for all of us. I'm deeply grateful for your presence today, which not only elevates the significance of this event, but also reaffirms our shared dedication to the cause, that is access to justice for all. As we embark on this program, we look forward to your vital insights and continuous guidance, Honorable Sir. By adopting Legal Aid Defense Counsel system, NALSA has written a new chapter in the pursuit of justice. It is a bold step towards equal access of justice for marginalized and under-trial prisoners. Enshrined in Article 14 and 39A of our Constitution, the system mandates free legal aid not only at the stage of trial, but also at pre-arrest and remand stage, ensuring that economic disability does not come in the way of rights of the accused and fair defense. It is a structural leap towards equality before the law. Today, we are not just inaugurating LADC offices, we are institutionalizing a promise, the promise of competent, quality, and effective legal representation for the marginalized and weaker sections of the society. With the inauguration of Legal Aid Defense Counsel offices for East, Shahdara, and Northeast District, we will have offices staffed with competent and dedicated full-time chief, deputy, and assistant legal aid defense counsels who will ensure that economic constraints do not compromise the quality in the criminal matters. Our vision for justice also goes beyond the courtroom and extends to empowerment through knowledge. Today, we also flag off a unique initiative by DSLSA, Education on Wheels, which was conceptualized by our young secretary, DLSA East District. This is not just a bus, it is a classroom that travels to the doorstep of community. With the motto, Nyay Bhi, Gyan Bhi, this mobile unit is equipped with computers to provide digital literacy for the children who lack access to the technology, awareness of legal rights in a fun and interactive manner, online safety and e-learning tools. It embodies our belief that true access to justice begins with awareness and education. I once again extend heartfelt welcome to all the distinguished guests, colleagues who have spared their precious time from their busy schedule for gracing the occasion. Your presence strengthens our collective resolve to serve the last person in line with dignity and dedication. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for enriching us with the kind address. It is with great honor and privilege that I request Shri Rajiv Bansal, Learned Member Secretary, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, to address the distinguished audience that is assembled here today with an introductory address.
Thank you, Aviral. Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi, and Patron-in-Chief, DSLSA, Shri V. Kameshwar Rao, Judge, High Court of Delhi, and Executive Chairperson, DSLSA, Shri Subramaniam Prasad, Judge, High Court of Delhi, learned district judges, learned principal family judges, distinguished guests, the Legal Aid Defense Counsels, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm good evening to all of you. It's an incredible privilege and an honor for me to warmly welcome each one of you to the inauguration of the offices of Legal Aid Defense Counsel at the East, Northeast, and Shahdara districts here at the Karkaduma District Court Complex. Legal Aid Defense Counsel system is a reform-oriented initiative designed to strengthen our commitment to equal justice under law. Legal services authorities play a crucial role in providing legal assistance to those persons who are in custody or those who otherwise fall within the eligibility criteria specified under Section 12 of the Legal Services Authorities Act of 1987. In furtherance of its objective to bolster the court-based legal services in terms of professionalism and accessibility of legal aid to such persons, NALSA adopted an innovative legal aid delivery model, that is the Legal Aid Defense Counsel system, in the year 2022. This system encompasses dedicated legal aid in criminal matters modeled on the lines of Public Defender System of United States. I am pleased to share with you all that 7 LADC offices are already operational across 7 districts of Delhi, that is Southwest District at Dwarka, South and Southeast districts at Saket, North and Northwest districts at Rohini, and Central and West districts at Tisajari. These offices successfully serve as a dedicated network of legal aid facilitators with Chief LADC, Deputy LADCs, and Assistant LADCs working in coordination to ensure timely and effective representation for those who require assistance the most. These offices are already demonstrating the transformative potential of providing structured, continuous, and dedicated defense assistance to the indigent persons and those in custody at every stage of the criminal process. Today's inauguration is a reaffirmation of our resolve to expand this network towards the fulfillment of constitutional objective. The LADCs draw inspiration from global best practices and rests on the principle that no trial is truly fair unless the defense is empowered, prepared, and supported. As Justice Hugo Black aptly reminded us, and I quote, "Lawyers in criminal courts are necessities, not luxury," unquote. The initiative will go a long way in ensuring qualitative and competitive legal services in criminal matters, greater accountability on the part of legal aid providers, and better professional management for legal aid work in criminal matters. Complementing the vision of inclusivity, we are also privileged to witness the flagging off of the pioneer initiative of East DLSA, that is the Digital Learning Bus. This mobile digital learning center is designed in collaboration with the NGO SOS Children's Villages India to reach children and women from underserved communities and to enable them to learn digital skills, including basic IT skills and employable skills in alignment with school curricula and beyond. With a vision of promoting digital literacy on wheels, it aims to bridge the digital literacy gap for Delhi's most marginalized children and empower them with practical digital and 21st century skills like basic computer use, online safety, communication, and creative problem solving. Both these initiatives, though distinct in scope, are united in purpose. Whether it is defending the rights of an accused through the competent defense counsel or supporting the dreams of children and women through digital access, each step brings us closer to a justice system that is humane, responsive, and future-ready. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable the Chief Justice and other honorable judges of the High Court for their vision and unwavering guidance. Their leadership continues to inspire reforms that make justice system more accessible and meaningful to the people it serves. I also wish to acknowledge the timeless efforts of DLSAs and their teams, whose dedication has made it possible to operationalize the LADC offices and digital learning bus within such a short time in this district. As we proceed with today's event, I am confident that these initiatives will serve as models of innovation, compassion, and institutional commitment ensuring that justice and opportunity reach every doorstep. Thank you all for your presence and continued support. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for gracing us with your enlightening address. Esteemed audience, today we are in the august presence of Honorable Mr. Justice Subramaniam Prasad, who, by his distinguished rulings, has helped persons belonging to all segments of society, including but not limited to numerous homeless HIV-positive individuals who were unable to afford basic care. Without further ado, may I now request Honorable Mr. Justice Subramaniam Prasad to grace the audience with his keynote address.
Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyaya, Chief Justice of the High Court of Delhi, and Petition-in-Chief of the DSLSA, Justice Kameshwar Rao, the Executive Chairman of the DSLSA, Ms. Sukhwinder Kaur, Principal District Judge, East District, Mr. Sanjay Sharma, Principal District Sessions Judge of the Shahdara District, Mr. Rajiv Bansal, Member Secretary, DSLSA, judges of this court, counsels who have just been enrolled as the legal aid counsels, friends, good evening to all. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me for this function, and more particularly since I am the portfolio judge of this court complex. Any justice dispensation system has to be just, fair and reasonable. Apart from being just, fair and reasonable, the second hallmark is access to justice. Now, when we speak of access to justice, it's just not coming to the court, courts being at a reasonable place, access through VC, but also the ability of the poor and the marginalized to reach for justice which is provided to them. We, in our country, produce virtually one Australia every year. And the difference between the haves and the have-nots is extremely high. So therefore, apart from having a legal aid society or a legal aid service, which was not found sufficient, the NALSA has now brought out this program of providing the legal aid defense counsels in every court. The beauty of this system, which has now been brought about, is that dedicated counsels are there for accused in every court. These lawyers are selected by a process of selection. They are now prohibited from doing any private work, and therefore they are virtually dedicated to the work to which they are assigned. Lawyers of 7 years who have started understanding the system, who have started understanding how a judge thinks, is now assigned to give it back to the society. And that's the work now of these counsels who are now being appointed to serve the society. This being actually a command from the Almighty to the service for the people who now depend on you to be the voice of the voiceless, to ensure that the fundamental of our criminal system is that every man is innocent till he is proved guilty, is actually that dream comes true. So wishing all the best, and more particularly for the legal aid counsels to do their best for the society. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for illuminating and encouraging us with your invaluable address. As we proceed with the ceremony, I wish to convey my sincere appreciation to Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameshwar Rao, Learned Executive Chairperson, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, for his constant encouragement in endeavors to ensure equal justice for all. Through his notable rulings, Honorable Justice Rao has paved the way for the development of new ideas, insights, and novel methods for building a better and more efficient legal aid delivery system. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameshwar Rao to grace the audience with his motivational address.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi, Pattern-in-Chief, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, my esteemed brother, Justice Subramaniam Prasad, Ms. Sukhwinder Kaur, Principal District and Session Judge, East District, Mr. Sanjay Sharma, Principal and District Session Judge, Shahdara, Mr. Gurvinder Pal Singh, Principal District and Session Judge, Mr. Rajiv Bansal, the Member Secretary of the Delhi State Legal Services Authority, Mr. Arun Bhardwaj, Learned Registrar General of the Delhi High Court, all the judicial officers who are present, and especially all the LADC councils who are present here. I must thank the Honorable the Chief Justice and my esteemed brother, Justice Subramaniam Prasad, for taking time to inaugurate the LADC offices in 3 districts in Delhi. Well, the LADC scheme was really formulated in the year 2022 by the NALSA. And I must say so, I have been involved at least for the last 1.5 years on the working of the Legal Services Authority. And I must say this is a well conceived scheme. And it has been really working very effectively in almost pan-India, in almost all the states and even in Delhi. It is operating very effectively to cater the needs of the under trials, the convicts, providing them the legal aid for enable them to, appear for them, the LADC councils in various courts, especially the criminal courts. Well, out of 12 districts in Delhi, the LADC scheme is in operation in 7 districts. Now, these 3 districts would be in addition to 5 districts, which would be effectively in East District, Shahdara, and Northeast District. We have, that will take us to almost 7 plus 3, 10. There are 2 other districts which will be starting the LADC schemes, where we will be opening the LADC offices. This would be Rouse Avenue and the Patiala House. I think in next, by end of January, I think we expect those offices shall also be inaugurated. Now, we have appointments, we have made appointments with regard to chief defense counsels in in each of the 3 districts. There are 3 deputy defense counsels in each of the districts and 6 assistant defense counsels. I think all of them are present here. Now, I have only one request to all of you. You are the connect between the system, that's the Legal Services Authority, and the end consumer for this legal aid, that convict or that, the under trial to whom you are representing. And I am sure, expect, since you have taken this vow and to be part and to give your services to the system, you will be performing diligently so that the end consumer is satisfied, he has confidence in the system. So that's the request which I would be making to you. Well, you are, I know that you are starting a tenure as a LADC counsel. Any issue you have about the working of the system, your secretary would be there of the concerned district, your member secretary would be there of the DLSA. Please feel free to get in touch with him. If you have any difficulty insofar as the working is concerned, get in touch with it. Whatever difficulty you have, our endeavor would be to look into that and to ensure it you have an effective tenure for 2 years, extended by 1 more year. Well, in the end, I must say that I must congratulate the Delhi State Legal Services Authority, Mr. Rajiv Bansal, and all the officers of the Delhi Legal Services Authority for taking this effort, for bringing for having this kind of an infrastructure in all the 3 districts. I hope that in any case, we are having 2 more the LADC offices in the districts, which will really make this system very effective insofar as the state of Delhi is concerned. All the best to you, and thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for encouraging us with your motivating address. Your guidance and wisdom has deeply inspired everyone present. Now, we are deeply honored to welcome Honorable the Chief Justice, Shri Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, Learned Patron-in-Chief, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, whose presence inspires confidence, strengthens our collective resolve, and reminds us of the transformative power of justice. Honorable the Chief Justice, through his prominent rulings, has instilled the idea of practicing real constitutionalism in contrast with merely having a constitution. With these words, it is my privilege and honor to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay to enlighten the august gathering with his presidential address.
Brother Justice V.K. Rao, Executive Chairperson, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, Justice Subramaniam Prasad, Chairman, Portfolio Judges Committee, Karkarduma Court Complex, all the 3 Principal District Judges, Member Secretary, Delhi Legal Services Authority, Chairpersons and Secretaries of District Legal Services Authorities, other judicial officers, members of the bar, and legal aid defense counsels. It is indeed a pleasure for me to be part of this function where we are inaugurating the offices in each district for the Legal Aid Defense Council. About the scheme, everyone knows. Brother Justice Kameshwar Rao has already spoken about it. Member Secretary has also spoken about it. I would only add a few things. You know, we are a rule of law society. So what is rule of law? A very basic thing to be thought about. Not only by the persons who are associated with the judicial system, but by all in the society. Rule of law is something which is opposed to rule of whims or rule of fancies. And what is the system of rule of law aims for ultimately? Or what any state or any state entity aims for? It is to do justice with the people, with the population it caters. What is justice? In ordinary words, I am not going into the legal jargon or any legal literature. In common words, dispensation of justice would mean, to my understanding, to ensure that everyone gets his or her due. So that should be the endeavor of the state. That should be the endeavor of the judicial system, which is the judiciary, which is part of the state. And in its endeavor to do justice to all, to administer justice to all, the state legal services authorities in all the states, national legal services authority at the national level as its apex body, the district legal services authorities, even legal services authorities have been created in talukas. So that's one of the functions which the state discharges through these legal services authorities at every stage. Now, ordinarily, this function ought to have been entrusted to the state machinery, separate from the judiciary. But our lawmakers our parliament, our legislature thought it proper to administer at least the functions of legal services authorities from the executive, and it was entrusted to the persons associated with the judicial system. This is something perhaps unique. In other societies and in other countries, we do have legal aid systems, but these systems are not administered or governed or supervised by the persons associated with the judicial system. Now, this may look like a dichotomy that every crime is essentially committed against the society. The state is the prosecutor. The state is also providing the defense counsel. So this may appear to be a bit dichotomous, but this dichotomy need not be. I mean, it should be understood in the sense that a legal aid defense counsel who is appointed or who is conducting a trial on behalf of an accused has to be as fiercely independent as he would have been had he been engaged as a private counsel. So this is the first advice, or I would urge all the defense, legal aid defense counsels to bear in mind that they need to be as fiercely independent while conducting the trial as defense counsel as they would have been had they been engaged as private counsel. Merely because this court building has provided an office, that should not be treated to be something tending to lose their identity, to lose their independence, to lose their zest in protecting the interest of the accused persons. Then, as I said, liberty is a very great virtue, but it is not available so easily. State as an institution has evolved as antithetical to the liberty, concept of liberty. But every state in any form, in any democratic form, be it a parliamentary democracy or a presidential form of government or any other regime. Now, there are two values which every state seeks to achieve or should seek to achieve: liberty and, of course, equality or egalitarianism. So on our shoulder, on the shoulder of the judiciary, that will not only include the judges, that would include the lawyers, the defense lawyers, the public prosecutor, everyone associated with the judicial system. They have the onus to ensure that this virtue or idea of liberty is every citizen is able to exercise this right of liberty. So the defense counsel, while acting or conducting a trial, has to bear these two aspects in mind, that they have to be fiercely independent, irrespective of the fact that certain facilities have been provided to them, and they are being paid by the state, which is the prosecutor as well. Independent of this, irrespective of this fact, they have to be independently conduct the trials, one, and two, they have to jealously guard the liberty of the accused or his rights who comes to you or whose case is entrusted to such a defense counsel. This is what I intended to convey to all present here in today's gathering. And lastly, I must congratulate the non-governmental organization which has launched the mobile learning facility. That would go a long way for all this, whatever has been done. I must thank the Executive Chairperson, Justice Rao, and the Member Secretary of the Delhi Legal Services Authority. I must congratulate them, and I wish that all other measures which may be required to achieve the purpose for which the authority has been created shall be taken in future as well. Thank you very much.
Our heartfelt gratitude to you, sir, for your insightful and uplifting address. Your message has strengthened our understanding and encouraged us profoundly. Justice P.N. Bhagwati had stated, legal aid is nothing else but equal justice in action. It is the delivery system of social justice. With these invaluable words in mind, as we bring this auspicious inauguration ceremony to a close, I invite Shri Sanjay Sharma, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, Shahdara District, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. Honorable the Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi and Patron-in-Chief, Delhi Legal Services Authority, Shri Devendra Kumar Upadhyay ji. Honorable Justice V. Kameshwar Rao, Judge, High Court of Delhi and Executive Chairman, Delhi Legal Services Authority. Honorable Justice Subramaniam Prasad, Judge, High Court of Delhi and Chairman of the Portfolio Committee of East District. My fellow colleague, Ms. Sukhwinder Kaur, Judge, Principal District and Session Judge, East District. Shri G.P. Singh, Principal District and Session Judge, South. What the Registrar General, High Court of Delhi, Shri Rajiv Bansal, Member Secretary, Delhi Legal Services Authority, all the judicial officers of Karkaduma courts, executive members of the Shahdara Bar Association, LADCs appointed for the 3 districts, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen and touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. Legal aid is the provision of assistance to people who are unable to afford legal representation and access to court system. Legal aid is regarded as central in providing access to justice by ensuring equality before law, the right to counsel, and the right to fair trial. State legal services authorities are fulfilling this aim in providing legal assistance to all the needy and to ensure that a valuable constitutional right is made available to them without any cost. Delhi Legal Services Authority is a pioneer amongst all the state legal services authorities in achieving this aim with a great vision and able guidance of Honorable Patron-in-Chief and the Executive Chairman of the authority. Sir, we are thankful for your thoughtful guidance and fulfilling the aim of DLSA in providing the timely legal help to the poor citizens of Delhi who are unable to engage private counsels to defend themselves or to seek legal help wherever it is required. A similar role is being played by the High Court Legal Services Authority. Karkaduma Court Complex houses 3 districts, that is East, Northeast and Shahdara. And with the constitution of the Portfolio Committee for East District, we are hopeful that this court complex would be best among Delhi under the able guidance and vision of the Honorable Chairman, and the journey will continue with a great success. Legal Aid Defense Council is crucial to the judiciary because it upholds the constitutional principle of equality, fairness, and access to justice for all citizens, regardless of their economic or social status. It is pertinent to mention that in most countries, legal aid delivery models are a combination of public defender system, assigned counsel system, and contract service system. NALSA decided to implement LADCs as pilot project in the states UTs, but the same was made functional in the states, namely Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Delhi, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Odisha, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh. I am thankful to Shri Rajiv Bansal, Member Secretary DLSA, for his relentless efforts in implementing the program in Delhi and for creating dedicated space for functioning of the LADCs at Karkaduma Court Complex with his hard work and dedication. I am also thankful to all the LADCs who are going to operate fairly and equitably as suggested by Honorable the Chief Justice by providing competent legal representation to those who cannot afford private lawyers. I am also thankful to the executive members of the Shahdara Bar Association and the members of the bar, without whose cooperation this project could not have been achieved. They have not only given their valuable time, but have also given their valuable knowledge to the needy. I am also thankful to the team of the DLSA for making this function a success. I am also thankful to the team of the PWD who have worked day and night in completing the project and furnishing the 3 offices of the 3 districts of the LADCs within the given time framework, for the infrastructure provided in the offices and the relentless efforts in providing all the needs for the project. I must also thank all the officers of the Karkaduma courts for their valuable presence on this day. I thank the caretaking branch of the Karkaduma courts for organizing this function at a short notice and providing all the necessities required for the function. I also thank the police department for providing the necessary security for the function. I further thank all the members who have relentlessly worked to make this function a success. Thank you all for making this success a grand event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. As we come to the conclusion of this ceremony, may I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
I would now request all honorable dignitaries and esteemed guests to join us for high tea. Thank you. Learned judicial officers of Karkaduma Court Complex are requested to kindly join for high tea in the lunchroom adjacent to this hall. Thank you. Learned members of the bar who are present here are requested to join for high tea in the lunchroom adjacent to this hall. Thank you.